good afternoon, Africa. Good afternoon, Tanzania, Malawi, Madagascar. Molweni mane, ninjani namhlanje. It's so good to see you again today. I'm not alone. My name is NAMHLA MATANDABUZO. I'm with Mr. MANDLA DLAMINI. Sawubona baba.
Hey, sawubona NAMHLA. Good Heritage Day. Enjoying Heritage today?
Absolutely. Hey, I'm okay. I'm coming in and out of something that I don't know whether it's flu or not, but I'm okay. And Bafana, finally we get some action.
Yeah, we are back into AFCON qualifiers, so we're going to be taking some good options from Bafana. The teams will be announced and the teams that will play possible 2 friendlies, but we will get that this afternoon. Okay.
And then boxing. We had the CEO last week, and she says today, and you know, today it's the dates are open. Now we can start.
The wait is over in boxing. After 7 months, as we all know, they are going back now into some serious major boxing fights.
Which is something that we've been waiting for. And also remember, boxing is also, yes, boxing is also a contact sport, which made everyone to say, stop because of COVID, and then we'll take over again when the pandemic has slowed down. It hasn't ended. I think people walk around thinking that COVID-19 is over. It isn't over, people. We still have to put on our masks, sanitize, cleanse, and then be active again.
IPL, like we said earlier in the week, cricket is a religion in India. We're bringing up some updates on the IPL after the short break, when we come back after the short break. And also we will bring you some international and local football transfers. Some good movement, as we know, in South Africa. The league, the transfer window opened on Tuesday. So we're going to be sharing with you some interesting transfers and signing up from major clubs.
Oh yes, absolutely. I'm looking forward to all the mess that's going to happen from moving one club to the next, and you know, major signings. There's major signings, but you'll get all of that after the commercial break, and we'll give you also the name of our guest that's coming through to the show. See you after the break.
After the break.
Hello. The fourth industrial technology era has forcefully changed how every profession has been working for its clients. The world has become smaller than what we used to think. Imagine the ease of talking to a person who is in Australia, China, or Germany while you are in South Africa, as if you're just next door. The ease that globalization and the fourth industrial technology have brought to humanity entail doing business anywhere in the world, as long as you have the purpose and the means. It is our expertise as MB Chabangu Incorporated to advise clients immigrating to South Africa on various permits and on opportunities for travelers who intend to sojourn in South Africa for a longer period of time.
Ṣé ayé náà ti kéré ju èyí tí a rò lọ, nítorí náà ìmọ̀ wa ní ìsìlọ̀ àti òfin àgbáyé ṣe wá ní ọ́fíìsì àkókò lórí àwọn ìṣòwò ilé àti ìgbaniláyé láti gba ìwé ìrìnnà fún iṣẹ́ òkòwò.
Ho MB Chabangu Incorporated, reba eleji di notary le basebedisi le di office tsa rena kwa Pretoria, Johannesburg le Bloemfontein. MB Chabangu Incorporated e humanega ga bonolo go bareki ba rena. Go humana tlhagiso leseding ka botlalo, re kgopela le re leletše mogala go 012 341 4187 go ba le re ngwalele lengwalo tsebile go admin@chabangu.co.za. MB Chabangu Incorporated, mo mathata a humanago tharollo.
Feel the heat.
Chicken portions are an easy way to feed a crowd.
I've just started to incorporate all my ingredients.
We're going to put this inside of a hot cast iron skillet.
You want to really fill up on great protein.
It's now time to sample the chef's dish. Look at this.
I know.
Like that?
Feel the excitement.
The chicken is on the spot.
Feel the heat with Starsat.
Welcome back to 360 Sports. We're coming live to you from Midrand, Johannesburg, South Africa, Madagascar, Cote d'Ivoire, Senegal. We've got news for you, good news that are coming out of Europe. In the international transfer this week, Soares eventually finally has left. We would like to express our gratitude to Luis Soares for his commitment and dedication. He has departed after contributing 198 goals in the 283 regarded, making him the third highest goal scorer in the Barcelona history. NAMHLA, Soares finally leaves Barcelona.
I honestly don't know how to make of this. Either the coach is not putting the team together, or the team is just not interested in having the coach that they have. I'm of the opinion that there's something wrong there, and they will address it as time goes on, but I'm not getting involved. I've always said I'm not getting involved in politics.
We wish him all the best. He's joining Atletico Madrid. Simeone, I know they're going to have some good working relationship there.
I hope they do. I hope they do. And I'm of the opinion that if the coach picks his own signings, it makes it easier for him to actually be in competition, like to compete. But if he's given players, it's kind of lukewarm, you never know.
Let's wish him all the best.
Yes, and now to the biggest news, Chelsea signing.
Senegal, rise up, Senegal. Eduardo Mendy signs for Chelsea United.
Yep, you know, it's so nice to see Africans making it in Europe, because remember, there's always been that issue when they saying that our players are shorter, they don't meet their average height. So it's, and a goalkeeper at that. Remember, goalkeepers are expected to be tall, and he goes and he kills it. Like I think this is the proudest moment for us, and it's, we should be proud of that. We should.
Very good news for goalkeeping coming out of Africa. Chelsea is got the shortstopper from Rennes, France. We wish him all the best. In the local fraternity, in the PSL, what is happening?
Orlando Pirates, they seem to be grabbing everyone Sundowns is still looking at. Sundowns is still looking, and Pirates is shipping. And this is the second time they're missing on a player.
Okay. Orlando Pirates have signed Terence Zuvunkumanja. He's a striker. They signed him from Bidvest.
Yep.
Now, Bidvest, they let him go. Pirates is a very big club. Not much goal scoring from him. What is going to happen at Pirates?
But this is what I said to you.
Let me share with you something.
Okay.
His record, he's played 28 games, he's got 3 goals.
Yes, was he starting, or was he a substitute? Those are the things you need to look at as well, because we can't just make we cannot just make conviction on all the stats that you're giving me. You know, we have to make, did he start, or was he a super sub, or what? We have to be very clear before we pass on judgment.
Pirates did not end there. They also secured the signature of Collins Mahaka, a midfielder from Baroka FC. He's made it. I had a chat with his former coach, Mandla. He says he's a very good signing for Orlando Pirates.
Okay, and is this based on the season or the seasons that he's played at Baroka, or based on him being an impact player? What is it that he has done that has attracted Orlando Pirates?
His former coach says he can contribute that to his impact approach that he's had at Baroka.
Okay.
He's an impact player, and he strongly believes that he can make it to be a number one player at Orlando Pirates in the middle of the park.
And then Swallows, the birds. They sign Daniel Goza.
That's a different one with Orlando Pirates. Daniel Goza, he came to South Africa a season ago. He joined Free State Stars from Ashanti Gold in Ghana. The record speaks for itself. I think this is a signing to watch. He played 26 goals, 23 goals for Free State Stars last season. He scored 11 goals. 11 goals in 23 games. 50% record, not bad. Not bad. So, Moroka Swallows, they end their signing there with their man, marksman. He's a big, we're looking forward to see him scoring those goals now in the big league, in the PSL.
Yeah, you know, absolutely. I think every other player that has made an impact in their previous clubs and moving on to the next should actually, you know, be excited, because we don't know what's going to happen with Swallows. They're back, and we are very excited to have them back. I mean, that club has rich history, and you always want to see them doing well, staying in there, and, you know, giving us what we used to the Dubai Beds, man.
We don't know which Morocco Swallows is coming. I played against Morocco Swallows. I never played against Swallows FC, but it is Swallows FC that has been promoted to the PSL this time around. We are hoping and we are wishing them all the best for the new season that is coming, 2021 season in the PSL.
Oh, okay. I hear all of that. And then what's your take on just the leagues starting in Africa? Like, do you think we are in the right path to say people must go into the stadiums or people must stay at home? What's your take there? Just before we go on a commercial break.
Salute Tanzania. Tanzania, their season started about a month ago, and fans, they've been going to the stadium. But we had in Ghana that they've announced that they'll go at a 25% capacity in terms of fans. In South Africa, we're still going to go on a 0% capacity in the stadium. But the good thing, the leagues are starting. The football, we can still watch football on television. We can still watch on television online. The good thing that the football is going. Remember, internationally, we are affected the same way. It's the same way they are affected in Europe. They are playing their games now. They are playing qualifiers. Just 2 weeks ago, there was Euro qualifiers in Europe. Now our also 2021 African Nations Cup qualifiers, they're in place. We should participate in football.
No, absolutely. And before we go on a commercial break, Dr. Thulani Ngwenya said that preparing for the fans to go back to the stadium. Maybe it's time that, you know, those commercial gates open for people to go in and make some money.
We'll hear from the CEO of South African Football Association when we come back after the break.
Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.
Absolutely beautiful! This is exactly what I was looking for! DJ Khaled!
It is a day to celebrate.
We're ready for action.
I like it when it's nice and soft. Yeah, that is nice.
How was it like growing up in Nigeria? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You know what it is.
Feeling is there that, you know, you're doing something special.
Stop being so dramatic, Mira.
You should just be what you want to be.
Experience the extraordinary with Starsat.
Hello. The fourth industrial technology era has forcefully changed how every profession has been working for its clients. The world has become smaller than what we used to think. Imagine the ease of talking to a person who is in Australia, China or Germany while you are in South Africa, as if you're just next door. The ease that globalization and the fourth industrial technology have brought to humanity entail doing business anywhere in the world as long as you have the purpose and the means. It is our expertise as MB Chabangu Incorporated to advise clients immigrating to South Africa on various permits and on opportunities for travelers who intend to sojourn in South Africa for a longer period of time.
Ayé náà ti kéré ju èyí tí a rò lọ. Nítorí náà ìmọ̀ wa ní ìsìlọ̀ àti òfin àgbáyé ṣe wá ní ọ́fíìsì àkókò lórí àwọn ìṣòwò ilé àti ìgbaniláyé láti gba ìwé ìrìnnà fún iṣẹ́ òkòwò.
Go MB Chabangu Incorporated re ba eletsi dinotari le basebedisi le di office tsa rena kwa Pretoria, Johannesburg le Bloemfontein. MB Chabangu Incorporated e humanega ga bonolo go bareki ba rena. Go humana tlhagiso leseding ka botlalo re kgopela le re leletse mogala go 012 341 4187 go ba le re ngwalele lengwalo tsebile go admin@chabangu.co.za. MB Chabangu Incorporated mo mathata a humanago tharollo.
Feel the heat.
Chicken portions are an easy way to feed a crowd.
I've just started to incorporate all my ingredients.
We're going to put this inside of a hot cast iron skillet.
You want to really fill up on great protein.
It's now time to sample the chef's dish. Look at this.
I know.
Like that?
Feel the excitement.
The chicken is on the spot.
Feel the heat with Starsat.
China's saying that the latest outbreak is under control.
Feel the heat.
The cabinet has decided to ease restrictions on certain other economic activities.
I don't want to be a white person who sits by and does nothing, so that's why I'm here today.
Feel the excitement.
We are here to unite, because what we are fighting for is to stop
Welcome back to the show. We have a guest with us via Zoom, which is the acting CEO of SAFA, Advocate Tebogo Motlanthe. Hi, sir, and how are you?
Fine, and how are you?
We're very well. We're very good. The news coming out of your hot seat there that the coach has looked at two countries, Namibia and Zambia, for your first games. Will you be able to confirm that for us?
Yes, I can confirm that. But of course, we wrote to those countries yesterday, advising them that we have engaged the government on regulations, because if you've gone through the regulations, international sport is not yet allowed. But we had a fruitful meeting with the Department of Sports, and we hope that when they release the new regulations, they will take that into consideration. But I can confirm that once the regulations are approved, we are ready to play both countries.
Okay.
All right. And also with the reinstating of Mariali Dwaba, can you give us more information in terms of what swayed the decision to reinstate her?
Well, I'm not the official spokesperson on the matter. We had asked Natasha to do so, but what one can say in summary is that Ms. Titlas, who was chosen to replace her, had asked the NEC that it must finalize the matter first, and she does not mind taking over, but after the issues are resolved.
Tebogo, this is Mandla. Thank you very much for your time, sir. Just to confirm that, because there seems to be a little bit of a confusion in terms of the position of Natasha Tinklas, that how did she get to the point where she makes a decision that she will step down and allow Ria to come back, rather than being the executive making that decision?
Immediately after the NEC meeting, which we had over the weekend, we had a meeting with the new vice president, myself, and the president. And that's when Natasha shared her concerns. And she then later elevated it to the other NEC members.
Yes.
And of course came to a conclusion that she will be stepping back as the NEC member, and that's how the decision was reached.
Okay.
Thank you for clarifying that, because it came across as if she made a voluntary decision to say she will step down. If you say the decision was taken by the NEC of the structure, that is very good. We like to convey and send correct information to our viewers in the continent.
No, but let us correct it. The NEC has voted Natasha and shown confidence in Natasha.
Yes.
So the decision to relinquish came from Natasha herself, not from the NEC. That we must correct.
Okay. All right. Understood. Thank you. And also the appointment of the technical committee and the commercial guys saying they didn't know anything, but they've been appointed. What do you make of that, especially with the commercial committee, Brian Bafana Baloyi and Fabian McCarthy?
Look, it's a procedure, you know. First, before you give people that you have been appointed, it must be ratified by the NEC.
Okay.
The NEC ratified and made that announcement. We'll still write them official letters to say you are appointed. That's how the process is. And I see the hype created by the media. It's as if it's new at all. These people others have been serving in these committees.
Yes.
The new ones is just for us as the association to give them letters that in the meeting which took place, your names were brought forward, and the NEC has since adopted your names, and you are now members. So they will then, that time, know officially and decide whether to accept or not. But it is just a procedural process that you don't run to people before the NEC approves.
Oh, okay. So meaning that this was just a conversation that was had maybe from within the structure to the guys that thought they were appointed already. So there was a loophole in between. Someone gave information they were not supposed to give. Is that what you're saying?
No, not at all. I'm saying after the NEC, it was important to say these are the new committees, these are the changes in committees. So the person who communicated did not make a mistake. I think what may be a problem is that we have not yet issued official letters, which we must do after the meeting. And I think they will get letters soon. So the process itself, there is nothing with it. The only delay is in informing them officially with the letters, which will be done.
Oh, okay. No, thank you for that.
Having said that, Advocate, the ABC Motsepe League, NFD League season has concluded. What is the status on that in terms of the promotion to the NFD teams from ABC Motsepe?
I must first give a word of gratitude to the league and its leadership, who have said to the association will give you time to promote, and we will extend the window period till the end of November. And what is standing between us and the resumption of play is the regulations which expect players to test. But like I said, we had a fruitful meeting with the government. We think that the regulations will be reviewed. They had said the regulations will be issued soon. We believe them when they say soon. So as soon as the regulations are amended and we are allowed to play, we'll complete the season and promote on time.
On the last one, on that development aspect, what is the latest on the youth national teams in terms of what their programs, like your under 20s, under 17s? What is happening in that aspect for the youth national teams?
Okay, first you will know that under this leadership, which is currently leading this association, we had almost all our national teams qualifying for the World Cups.
Yes.
And except for only women under 20. They are supposed to participate in the World Cup qualifiers for Costa Rica. It was postponed, the qualifiers were postponed because of COVID.
Yes.
We're still waiting on the new date. Our under-17 girls are one game away from qualifying for the World Cup.
Okay.
They must play Morocco home and away. And the dates are towards the end of October and the second week of November. Of course, the coaches have presented their plans. As soon as the regulations are ratified and we are allowed to participate in international tournament, Coach Shoti will have players in a camp and will assess what is their status. We should note that Morocco, because it's summer there in their place, they've already started preparing for this game, and we are pushing to have our players also ready during this time. And as I say, they've submitted the programs on our coaches, and are working with them to ensure that we give them administrative support. And of course, our men's side, you have under-23s which have qualified for Olympics. As soon as we get green light from government, they also have a program they want to implement. Our under-17 boys must also play zonal games so that they qualify for CAF tournaments. So we are waiting. They've given us the programs. So we are just waiting for the regulations. And immediately we get regulations which allow us, we should be able to prepare all our national team. But I can tell you, I can safely say to you, it's a work in progress. We have not stopped anything.
Wow. Thank you. How hot is the seat, sir? Just in closing, how hot is your seat?
Now, you see, the seat will always be hot, but I'm a person who likes challenges by nature. I'm out of my comfort zone. All my life in football, it has been legal. Now I must think, when you wake up, you don't know what to expect. So it has brought a sense of growth. It has also taken me out of the laurel I was sitting in, the comfort zone. I've now opened my eyes. I see a lot of things which I was not just paying much attention. So it requires you, it may be hot, but it gives quite valid experience and a valuable one, which one thinks that it gives growth as a person also.
And the fact that I've known you for such a long time, it really unsettled me when you took the post. I was scared for you because I know you are a very soft person, and that worried me. And I'm sure you got the message. I wasn't happy.
Yes.
Yes, I know, but sometimes you need to adapt, and challenges makes you more stronger. So I think these challenges maybe might have changed a bit of my soft part, but like I said, it has been quite an enjoyable journey. Come end of December, one will look back and say, you know what, it has worth it. Up to this point, it has worth it. Look, I've got to do some of the things on an agent basis, but it has been a great experience.
Okay. Thank you very much, Advocate Tebogo Motlanthe. It's been our great pleasure having you on our 360 Sports and Trends show on Galaxy. We wish you and the South African Football Association all the best going forward, and also preparing for African Cup of Nations in Cameroon 2021. Coming back, NAMHLA, that's a show. It's been good today.
Yeah, with all the gremlins again, the technical gremlins, but it went very well. And viewers at home, on your mobile, on your tablet, and anything, we will see you tomorrow. And coming up next, it's the Galaxy Trends with Kat and Maschaba. See you tomorrow, and goodbye.
Goodbye, Africa.
Challenge your ordinary. Experience the extraordinary.
Let's
not only the government, the municipality here has had no plan.
Now, I believe that my peace is my most valuable asset.